tuning in. Happy International Day of Peace. So I prepared a tiny little practice to see how we can find peace with breathing and with movement. So we'll be taking big inhales and big exhales. Let's start. So half sun salutation, arms up, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, stretch your spine, maybe hands on the floor, maybe on your shins. Exhale, let everything go. Inhale, back up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, straight spine. Exhale, let everything go. Inhale up. Exhale, hand to heart center. Let's find our way to tabletop. So, hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. So, cat and cow breathing. Inhale, belly down, hands up. Exhale, roll your back like a startled cat. Again, inhale, breathe in. Exhale, take the shape of a startled cat. Now, last time, inhale, exhale, roll your back. Now, back to neutral, tuck your toes, straighten your knees. Let's push ourselves in downward facing dog. So, sometimes we need a new perspective to find calmness and to find peace. When you are in downward facing dog, everything is upside down. So this might help you. Now let's bend your knees, right and left, right and left. Walk your dog while you're breathing. Big inhales, big exhales. Now inhale on your tippy toes. Exhale, heels down. Walk your hands gently towards your feet while you're inhaling. Exhale, let everything go, ragdoll. Again, let's look at things from a different perspective. Let's take advantage of being upside down. Maybe shake your head, yes, no, yes. Let everything go. Now, inhale. Gently roll up, arms up, exhale, hands to heart center. Feet hip width apart, arms down, roll your shoulder up, inhale, exhale, let everything go. How are you feeling? Is the breathing helping? Now, let's find an easy seated position with your crossed legs, and let's explore how we can breathe while we are sitting. Maybe you are in the car and you get very upset. Maybe you are at the office or at school. So again, let's make space for calmness and peace using our breathing. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Now, let's draw a rainbow and stretch and create space for more oxygen. So, first with one arm, inhale, arms up. Exhale, stretch toward your side. Let's draw this rainbow. Now, inhale, back up. Exhale, arm down. The other side. Inhale, arms up. Let's draw a rainbow. Exhale, stretch, stretch, stretch. Feel how you're emptying yourself of everything that is upsetting you. And inhale, you're filling up with breath, with calmness, and with peace. Exhale, arm down. Let's do a little twist. One hand on the floor behind you, the other on opposite knee. Inhale, straight spine. Exhale, twist, 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 and squeeze yourself like a sponge. Again, everything that is making us upset, everything that is making us lose our calm. Let's squeeze it out like a sponge. And inhale, back to center. Let's fill ourselves with calmness and with peace. The other side. So opposite hand on the floor behind your back, straight spine. Other hand on opposite knee. Inhale up. Exhale, twist, twist, and squeeze everything out. Inhale, straight spine. Exhale, twist a little bit more. Let's make space for calmness and for peace. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, hands on your knees. Now, let's find ourselves on our bed to see how we can breathe and twist and find peace, hopefully, when we're laying down too. So, laying down, hug your knees very, very tight. Inhale, give yourself some love. Exhale. Now, open your arms. Maybe they are straight like a T. Maybe they are cactus arms. Inhale. Exhale. Let your knees fall on one side. Maybe you're looking at the same direction as the knees. Maybe you're looking at the ceiling. Maybe you're looking at the opposite shoulder. Just be mindful to keep your neck in a comfortable position. Now, with every big breath, we inhale calmness and we exhale everything that is not making us feel okay. So think that you're twisting yourself like a sponge. So big inhale, exhale, maybe put your hand on your knees and feel how you're making this space. Again, inhale, exhale. Inhale, knees back to center. Exhale, let the knees drop on the opposite side. Again, be very mindful of your neck. So you can look in any direction that is keeping you comfortable. Inhale, exhale, feel how you're twisting. Surrender to this movement, to the exhale. Maybe put your hand on your knees. Inhale, big inhale. Feel yourself of your favorite things. Exhale again. Now, big inhale, knees back to center. Squeeze your knees. Give yourself some love. Maybe rock gently side to side. Now, hands behind your knees. And let's rock and roll. Maybe 2 or 3 times. Just be mindful. Do not put weight on your neck and your head. So, inhale, exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Let's go back to the easy seated position. How are you feeling? So I hope this is working for you and you're seeing how you are inhaling, filling yourself with calmness, and exhaling, letting everything else go. Now, I would like to try with you something that is called rabbit breath or segmented breath. This also helps us to focus on our breathing and create space for more calmness and for more peace. So we'll be taking 3 quick inhales like a rabbit, breathing like, and a big exhale. Ready? So straight spine, both your sit bones on the floor, hands may be on your knees. So 3 inhales and 1 big exhale. So everything else. Again. Let everything go. Again. Big exhale. How are you doing? Are you feeling a little bit more peaceful? So remember, take a step back when you're feeling that you're losing your peace, when you're feeling that you are in a situation that is making you upset. So you can take this step back using your breath, deep inhales, deep exhales, and you can make space for calmness and peace, twisting yourself, right? So think of yourself like a giant sponge and think that every time you twist, like we did before, you inhale, you exhale, and you let everything go, right? And you go back to your center again. Inhale, you twist, you get rid of everything that is keeping you away from your calmness and for your peace. And you go back to center. One of the themes for today, for the International Day of Peace, was choose peace. So how do we choose peace? We can choose to take a step back and create a moment of space before we react, so that we can always be calm and peaceful. Thank you so much for practicing these few movements with me. It was such a pleasure, and have a lovely rest of your day. Bye-bye.
That was lovely little practice and offering of yourself and what brings you peace. And I think it brought us some peace as well. So I'm going to read you a quick story, and then Jayana's going to take it away with some sound healing. So let's settle in for a little story. This is one of my favorite stories right now. It's by Carol McLeod and illustrated by David Messing. It's called Have You Filled the Bucket Today? A Guide to Daily Happiness for Kids. But really, I mean, I think it works for all of us. It's just cute and illustrated for kids. All day long, everyone in the whole wide world walks around carrying an invisible bucket. You can't see it, but it's there. You have a bucket. Each member of your family has a bucket. Your grandparents, friends, and neighbors all have buckets. Everyone carries an invisible bucket. Your bucket has one purpose only. Its purpose is to hold your good thoughts and good feelings about yourself. You feel happy and good when your bucket is full, and you feel sad and lonely when your bucket is empty. Other people feel the same way too. They're happy when their buckets are full, and they're sad when their buckets are empty. It's great to have a full bucket, and this is how it works. Other people can fill your bucket, and you can fill theirs. You can fill your own bucket too. So how do you fill a bucket? You fill a bucket when you show love to someone, when you say or do something kind, or even when you give someone a smile. That's being a bucket filler. A bucket filler is a loving, caring person who says and does nice things to make others feel special. When you treat others with kindness and respect, you fill their bucket. But you can also dip into a bucket and take out some good feelings. You dip into a bucket when you make fun of someone, when you say or do mean things, or even when you ignore someone. That's bucket dipping. Bullying is bucket dipping. When you hurt others, you dip into their bucket. You will dip into your own bucket too. Many people who dip have an empty bucket. They may think they can fill their own bucket by dipping into someone else's, but that will never work. You never fill your own bucket when you dip into someone else's. But guess what? When you fill someone's bucket, you fill your own bucket too. You feel good when you help others feel good. All day long, we are either filling up or dipping into each other's buckets by what we say and what we do. Try to fill a bucket and see what happens. You love your mom and dad. Why not tell them you love them? You can even tell them why. Your caring words will fill their buckets with joy. Watch for smiles to light up their faces. You will feel like smiling too. A smile is a good clue that you have filled the bucket. If you practice, you'll become a great bucket filler. Just remember that everyone carries an invisible bucket, and think of what you can say or do to fill it. Here are some ideas for you. You could smile and say hi to the bus driver. He has a bucket too. You could invite the new kid at school to play with you. You could write a thank you note to your teacher. You could tell your grandpa that you like spending time with him. There are many ways to fill a bucket. Bucket filling is fun and easy to do. It doesn't matter how young or old you are. It doesn't cost money. It doesn't take much time. And remember, when you fill someone else's bucket, you fill your own bucket too. When you're a bucket filler, you make your home, your school, and your neighborhood better places for all. Bucket filling makes everyone feel good. So why not decide to be a bucket filler today and every day? Just start each day by saying to yourself, I am going to do something to fill someone's bucket today. And at the end of each day, ask yourself, did I fill a bucket today? Yes, I did. That's the life of a bucket filler, and that's you. So I think bucket filling is a wonderful way to share peace and to create peace within yourself. Thank you so much for letting me read that story and share that offering with you. Next up, we have Jayana, who's going to be doing sound healing for us. And we are so excited.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Jayana. I am a certified vibrational sound therapy practitioner. So I will be playing some beautiful singing bowls for you this evening. So I just ask that you find a comfortable position. You can either be in a seated position, or some clients like to lie down and actually place the phone on their chest so they can feel the vibrations of the bowls and just get the sound a little bit more clearly. So if you're sitting, maybe make sure you have something behind your back so you can lean against. And I invite you, if you feel comfortable, close your eyes. If you don't feel comfortable closing your eyes, maybe just find a spot in the room to focus on. And for the next several minutes, I will just be playing my sound bowls and hopefully take you to a place of peace and love. So here we go. Go ahead and start to bring your awareness back to your body, back to the room. Maybe gently blink your eyes open, begin to wiggle the hands, toes, and fingers. Take a couple of nice deep breaths in and exhale. Bring your hands together at heart center if you like. Bring those hands together at the forehead. May I only have loving, peaceful thoughts. Put them on your eyes. May I only see good, kindness, and love in others. And place them on your lips. May I only speak loving, kind words. Namaste. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Jayana. That's beautiful. I know I feel more peaceful now. Up next, we have my son, Caden, who would like to share a story with you.
I'm reading a book called The Peace Book. Peace is making new friends.
Show them the pictures.
Peace is keeping the water blue for all the fish. Peace is listening to different kinds of music. Peace is saying you're sorry when you hurt someone. Peace is helping your neighbor. Peace is reading all the different kinds of books. Peace is thinking about someone you love. Peace is giving shoes to someone who needs them. Peace is wearing different clothes. Peace is watching it snow. Peace is keeping the streets clean. Peace is offering a hug to a friend. Peace is everyone having a home. Oh, peace is everyone having a home. And peace is growing a garden. Peace is taking a nap. Peace is learning another language. Peace is having enough pizza in the world for everyone. Peace is keeping someone warm. Peace is new babies being born. Peace is being free. Peace is traveling to different places. Peace is wishing upon a star. Peace is being who you are. Peace is being different, feeling good about yourself, and helping others. The world is a better place because of you. Love, Todd.
Wow, this has been a really amazing day with so many special offerings and so much love being shared. And I'm super grateful for everyone who's participated and offered their time and wisdom and their own peace offerings. I'd like to take a moment, the last 15 minutes of our evening together, to go through some tools that we can use throughout our lives to help cultivate that peace from within. Allowing yourself even 90 seconds a day to shift your perspective can make a massive difference. When you're going, we're going to close by running through a few things that you can do to cultivate that peace that only take a few moments. So these are not things that we would typically do back to back to back. Instead, they stand alone and they just take a couple of minutes each. But I'd like to share, Yoga for Life offers tools for life. And so I'd like to give you some of those tools in addition to some of the stuff that you may have already learned today. So we'll begin with something called self-love and its ripple effect. Self-love is the far most important neglected thing in this life. When one acts from a place of self-love, all decisions come easy. The path is more clear, and the world is seemingly more beautiful. Loving yourself is not the same as being selfish or conceited. Please do not confuse this. Self-love is the act of putting the well-being of your higher self above the tedious nagging of your ego. Remove the ego. See that you are not the victim, but a beautiful being of pure love. Make love your center. Love yourself. Let's try this together. I usually do this before bed, but you can do it anytime you feel called to. We'll take a moment to kind of collect ourselves, find a moment of peace, and begin to tune into your breath. All right, perhaps you close your eyes or turn your gaze down towards your heart. Focus all of your attention on your heart center. Maybe you bring the palms of your hands to your chest. Whisper, I love myself. I love myself. Notice what this feels like. Is it warm? Is it tingly? Does it have a color? Feel that expand throughout your body. Then into the room around you. And then to all of the people that are close to you. And then strangers. Feel this love fill the city that you live in. And then the state. Perhaps even the whole world. By loving yourself, you become a pure being, capable of sharing infinite love and compassion with everyone you meet. That is peace. It all begins with self-love. So that when I call it the self-love ripple effect, take a moment to take that in. Take a moment to reflect on what that may feel like. Notice if any shifts happened within your mind or body within those few moments that you were listening to those words. And remember that this is a tool you can use whenever you need it. So often at times, right before I go to sleep, I imagine myself in a bubble. And then I imagine my kids in their own bubbles and with a cord that connects us. And then I imagine my house in a bubble, and I ask that it be protected and safe, and anything other than that be met with love, light, and balance. And then I imagine that bubble expand to my neighbors and get bigger and bigger and bigger. So usually this is something that I do at the end of the day, but it's an offering that you can take with you and use whenever you need it, especially if you feel called to it. Please feel free. Again, these are just little sample size, little portions of what you can do. The next one we're going to try together is called the 5-year-old self. Each morning when you wake up, take a moment before opening your eyes to check in. So we'll try this now. Close your eyes or silently look down towards your mouth and nose. Give yourself a moment to recenter here. Silently to yourself, say, hello. Do you hear a hello back? Where did it come from? Hello? Is it coming from your head, your chest, your belly, or someone else, somewhere else? Imagine this is your 5-year-old self. Ask, what do you need today? The first thing that comes to your unfiltered mind, maybe it's cuddles or ice cream, to build a fort. Maybe it's to walk barefoot in the grass or swing on a swing. Is this something that you can honor? Allow your eyes to blink open. This is a practice of tuning into yourself, of honoring that place within you that may just need a little extra something, might need a little more peace or a little more pizzazz or a little more sparkle. Honor it. Imagine it as your 5-year-old self and see if it's something that you can work into your day. It's really, really, really fun when you do. The next one is called zipping up. Especially now, it's important to make sure that we protect ourselves from negativity and energy that's not ours. There is a simple routine you can do every morning when you wake up, before you even step outside of your sleeping space. This is also really good to do before you walk into a meeting, or if you're going to be around people that feel less than pleasant or that affect your energy. You can take a moment to do this, or you can just do it every morning and then you know you're set. Okay, so we'll begin. If you'd like to practice this with me, we'll begin by standing up. You can do it seated if you'd like. No reason to move if you're comfortable, but I'm going to go ahead and stand up. And imagine that you're holding a zipper at the bottom of your feet. And as you breathe in, pull that zipper all the way up over your head as far as you can reach. Bring your hands out in front of you and make a bubble. Sometimes I also feel the need to cut away anything that might be connected to me that I don't feel is necessary. And then place your hands on your heart or down by your side and ask, please allow me to be protected from negativity, low vibrations, and illness. May any of these things be met with love, light, and balance. Again, that's please allow me to be protected from any negativity, low vibrations, and illness. Allow these things to be met with love, light, and balance. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I always say thank you when I'm asking for something like that. It just seems like the right thing to do. And you can stand in that space for as long as you'd like, or if you feel like you're good to go, then you're good to go. The last one is ground center breathe. This can be done in a matter of seconds, or you can slow it down and take a couple of minutes. Notice what your body is asking for, okay? We'll do it together. This can be done anytime, anywhere, without anyone even knowing that you're doing it. And you can bring yourself back to that centered place where you feel peace and calm, and that place inside of you where there's always love present. Let's begin. Allow your eyes to close or look down towards your mouth and nose. Notice all of the parts of your body that are making contact with your surface, be it the earth, ground, chair. Feel the heat and the weight of your body against the surface. Notice feelings of safety, security, and connection to all things. Feel your belly button squeeze towards your back. Feel the heat start to build in the center of your body. Feel your connection to self and your physical body. Let your thoughts come down into your belly and let them get digested the same way that your food does. Now notice your breath. No need to change it, just notice. Notice every time that you breathe in and every time that you breathe out. And perhaps just by bringing awareness to the breath, it begins to shift in your favor. It may begin to move into the places in your body where it's needed. Or it may deepen or expand, creating more space, more life, more vibrancy, more peace. It also allows you to take that nice exhale, right? That's where the peace comes in, is the exhale. It's delicious. I hope that you all have enjoyed the offerings of today, the wonderful pieces of peace that we've brought and offered. All of the wonderful people who've offered their time and energy today, thank you so much. All of the people who are watching this either live or the recap, Thank you for being here and for honoring that place within yourself that's calling out for this peace. That place in yourself that knows that you're worthy of self-love, of kindness, of self-adoration, and reminding yourself that self-care is important. It's not selfish, it's self-full. And when you take time to care for yourself, you have more of yourself to offer the rest of the world. You have a deeper sense of peace within that allows you to share that peace with others and allows you to invite others to step into their own version of peace. To close, I'd like to take 3 breaths all together the way that we do in our live Yoga for Life yoga classes. As you breathe in, know that you are breathing in, I love myself. Breathe out, love to all. Breathe in, belly fills, I am kind. Breathe out, kindness to all. Breathe in, I am strong. Breathe out, strength to all. Thank you guys for joining us. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Happy International Peace Day. We love you. Namaste.